So a lot of people struggle with how to overcome fears that they're having. So one of the fears that I have, and I think a lot of people have, is the fear of speaking. You know, whether it's on stage or wherever it is, that they have a fear of speaking. And oftentimes we make excuses as to why we can't overcome our fears. We say we don't have enough time, we don't know enough, for whatever reason we can't. But you can actually overcome your fears in a couple different ways. One of, I think, the most powerful ones is to act as if your life depended upon it, upon you overcoming that fear. So here's a good example. If just fate smiled upon me and I had an opportunity to speak on Oprah's show, and I had a small business, and I knew that if I appeared on her show, my business would skyrocket and my financial situation would improve significantly. Now, if I didn't have some kind of dire thing behind me that I was worried about and that was forcing me to get up there, I might hesitate and I might say, I'd love to do that, that'd be awesome, but I'm scared. I don't want to do it. I'm worried about looking like an idiot on stage. I'm worried about throwing up as I walk onto the set. I don't want to do that. That's too much of a risk. It makes me uneasy. I just can't do that. Well, if you've got a fear behind you that's chasing you, that's even bigger than the fear that you're facing, in this case, public speaking or getting on stage with Oprah, you can help overcome your fear at a massive scale. So let's pretend you've got the virtual, saber-toothed tiger behind you, chasing you. And it's not really a tiger, but it's something like your life is about to change drastically because you just found out that you have cancer or some big disease, or your son or daughter does, or somebody in your family does. And you can only fix that life-threatening disease if you have a very expensive surgery that right now you can't afford. And so the only option that you have, the only way you can see of actually achieving that and acquiring that money is to do a moonshot and basically get on Oprah's show, and you've received the invite. I guarantee you that if your life depended on you actually getting on stage, or your son's life or somebody else that you knew, if their life depended on it, you would do everything in your power to learn to become the best speaker, to be the best prepared to get on Oprah's show. You'd be practicing over and over again. You'd probably make a little stage like in your living room, and you would practice over and over again with your friends, with your family, with yourself. You would do whatever it takes. And you might still, be wanting to throw up and be queasy when you walk on set. Everybody, I'm sure, is no matter how experienced they are, but you would do it because your life depended upon it. Sometimes the excuses that we make in life really hold us back from achieving massive success. Like Tony Robbins says, if you want something to happen, if you want to achieve success, you need to take massive action. And one of those things that you can do to take massive action is to overcome your fears, because those fears hold you back. And sometimes the best way is to overcome your fear is by acting like your life or someone else's life depended on it, because someday it just might.